Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn NEET IIT J with Babita. How are you? So students, let us start a chapter. The a chapter name is Simple and Compound Interest. There are many in this chapter we will learn the shortcuts, formulas and take some examples. So first I am telling you some shortcuts of this chapter. The shortcuts are principal is denoted by P, rate is denoted by R, simple interest is denoted by SI, time is denoted by T, compound interest is denoted by CI, and amount is denoted by A. Amount by A. So I hope you understand it, these shortcuts. Let us repeat this one more time. First, the principal is denoted by P, rate is denoted by R, simple interest is denoted by SI, time is denoted by T, compound interest is denoted by CI, and amount is denoted by A. So let us get to formulas. So students, our first formula is to find SI, simple interest. The formula to find simple interest is principal multiply rate multiply time divided by 100. So let us take an example. So students, our first example is find simple interest when principal is rupees 5,000, rate is 8% per annum, time is 2 years. Principal, now get to our solution. Principal is rupees 5,000, rate 8% per annum, time 2 years. We have to find simple interest. Formula to find simple interest is principal into rate into time upon 100 is equals to principal is 5,000, rate is 8% per annum, and time is 2 years divided by 100. When we will multiply these three, the answer will be 80,000 upon 100. We will cut 2 zeros from 2 zeros. It will be 800 and our simple interest will be rupees 800. So let's get to our formulas. So students, our second formula is to find amount. The formula to find amount is principal plus interest. So now let's take an example. So students, our example is find amount when principal is rupees 9,000, rate is 2% per annum, and time is 3 years. Our solution is principal is rupees 9,000, rate is 2% per annum, time is 3 years. Amount is equals to simple interest plus principal. Formula is this of amount. Then to find amount, we have to first find simple interest that is not given in question. So we have to find it. The formula to find simple interest is principal into rate into time upon 100. It will be 9,000 into 2 into 3 upon 100. Our answer will be 5,000 upon 54,000 upon 100. It will be 540 and our simple interest will be rupees 540. So our amount will be simple interest plus principal is equals to 540 plus 9,000 is equals to rupees 9,540. Amount will be rupees 9,540. So now let's get back to formula. So students, our third formula is to find compound interest. The formula for finding compound interest is principal into 1 plus rate upon 100 raised to power time. So let's take an example. So students, our example is find compound interest when principal is rupees 50,000, rate is 8% per annum, time is 2 years. So our solution is principal is rupees 50,000, rate 8% per annum, time 2 years. Now we have to find a compound interest. It will be principal into amount is equals to principal into 1 plus rate upon 100 raised to power time. It will be amount is equals to 50,000 multiply 1 plus 8 upon 100 raised to power 2. So students, our next step is amount is equals to 50,000 into 100 plus 8 upon 100 raised to power 2. It will be amount is equals to 50,000 into 108 upon 100 raised to power 2. It will be amount is equals to 50,000 into 1.08 raised to power 2. Amount is equals to 50,000 into 1.1664. Amount is equals to 58,320. Now we have to find compound interest. So we will minus principal from amount. So we have to minus principal from the amount. Amount minus principal is equals to 58,320 minus 5,000. It will be 8,320 rupees. Our compound interest will be 8,320 rupees. So let's get back to formulas. So students, our next formula is to find rate. The formula for finding rate is equals to simple interest upon principal into time. It will be simple interest upon principal into time. So let's take an example. So students, our example is find rate when principal is rupees 8,000, time is 2 years, simple interest is rupees 2,800. So our solution is principal is rupees 800, time is 2 years, simple interest is rupees 2,800. So our rate is equals to simple interest upon principal into time. It will be 2,800 upon 8,000 into 2. So it will be 2,800 upon 16,000. We will cancel 2 zeros from 2 zeros and now divide 28 upon 160. It will be 0.175%. So our rate will be 0.175% per annum. So let us get back to formulas. So students, our next formula is to find time. The formula for finding time is simple interest into 100 upon principal into rate. We repeat it again. Simple interest into 100 upon principal into rate. So let us take an example. So students, our example is find time when principal is rupees 5,000, rate is 8% per annum, simple interest is rupees 2,200. So let us get back to solution. Our principal is rupees 5,000, rate is 8% per annum. SI, simple interest, is equals to rupees 2,200. Time is equals to simple interest into 100 upon principal into rate. So our simple interest is rupees 2,200 into 100. Our principal is rupees 5,000 and rate is 8% per annum. It will be 2,20,000 upon 40,000. We will cut all the 4 zeros from the 4 zeros. It will be 22 divided by 4. It will be 5.5. So time taken will be 5.5 years, which means 5.5 years. 5 years and a half year. So 1 year is equals to 12 months. So half year will be of 6 months. So our time will be 5 years and 6 months. So students, let us get back to the formulas. So students, our last but not the least formulas is finding principal. The formula for finding principal is interest upon rate into time. It will be, so let us take an example. So the formula, we will use formula of interest upon rate into time to find our principal. So our example is find principal when time is 3 years, rate is 5% per annum, simple interest is rupees 3200, rate is 5% per annum, simple interest is rupees 3200. Our time is, so get to solution. Time is equals to 3 years, rate is 5% per annum, simple interest is rupees 3200. We have to find principal. So our formula of principal is 1 interest upon rate into time. It will be 3200 upon 5 into 3. It will be 3200 upon 15. It will be 213.33. Our principal will be rupees 213.33. Thank you, students. Now I hope you have understand the video. You like the video. If you understand the video, like, share and subscribe our channel.